Right. Hey, Jordan, thanks so much, man. I really appreciate it. Hey, RJ, I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. It is a huge milestone. As we get some more people in here, I'll actually like verbally make the announcement, but you can check out the description for the kind of primary one that I'm doing this one for. I'm just double checking all my items here, make sure that everything's priced well. See if we can't get some stuff to sell. He's gonna just go for 3. These down to 9. This down to 12. Take this down to 25. Take this down to 3. This one can go to 45. This one can go to 150. And this one's staying at 200. Okay. I know it's super late, but I did want to hop on. My son's been sick in the hospital, so he's back home now. Everything's good with him. And now that everything is good, I'm here hanging out with you guys. I've got basically a perfect one that me and a friend of the stream have been crafting on. Come on, man. I just want to sell this to you and be on my way. I'll turn on music while we wait for this guy. What was I gonna? Oh, yeah, I remember what I was going to do. Bugged out. So hey, Raphael, how you doing today? Thanks for taking care of that for me, Herald of Thunder, and we'll take Mark.
Map.
It's shit to defer. Hey Joey, I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Thanks for hopping in here every night, guys.
Map.
That you have been hopping in here. It's really cool that you guys are even saying congratulations for the achievement, because you've seen it, right? So it's a lot of fun to be able to just basically do this with you guys every night that I can do it. It's a very enjoyable experience, and I want to keep doing it for a very long time. Show you guys some cool crafts I was working on while I was off stream. Me and a friend of the stream, Henry. You'll see him in our... I'm going to be doing a crafting video. Okay, hopefully I don't actually crash here. Okay, we did. What do you do? Turn off camera for just a second.
Map.
Thank you, Mr. Boss. I don't think Crossblade is on the list of like really good spears, but I'll identify it anyway. Suffixes aren't good enough. That's level 61, don't want it. Jesus Christ, I tried brushing my hair and I look like a fucking dumbass anyway. Hold on. That's a little better. Can we do it again? Nope. We'll do Savannah again. Maybe we won't do it again. With all the augury, man. I'm not digging it.
Nap.
I can't see what's going on either, so it's not just you guys, I promise. I gotta upgrade my computer, man. I really gotta do it. Nice. That's a nice amount of breach sponsors. You did not, Eero. It's in the description too. I'm gonna wait until I get like 30 people in here and then I'll do it. Like verbally. You know what, fuck it, we'll just say it. People can come back in later. Basically, the private league is going to happen. That is the big announcement. Private league is happening. Right now we've got about 50 people that have interest. 30 have confirmed their interest and 20 are on the fence. So we are going to be doing the private league. If you are interested, go into the Discord and vote if you have not voted already on if you want to be involved in said private league. But it's going to happen, and I'm going to be planning for around the 6th of June as the start date for said private league. I may push that up if they make an announcement for 0.3, but I'm going to guess that 0.3 is probably not coming until July or a little bit later, just because of 3.26 is what's going to be announced next. And wouldn't want that to like overlap with whatever else is going on. If I re-roll, I'm not going to have enough, so we're just going to defer.
Ooh.
The other announcement is we hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is super pog. And we hit, we have like 300 people in the Discord as well. So some pretty big like milestones for growing, and I hit my baseline goal with starting this YouTube channel of hitting 1,000 subscribers, and it's really cool. A lot of hard work, a lot of long nights. This is one of them, and just means the world that I'm able to give you guys some entertainment, give you guys a build that you're hopefully enjoying, and here's to a lot more years if I still have the motivation to keep going. Yeah, that's definitely okay. It'll probably be going for like a month, Charleston. Yeah, it may be going for longer than a month, so even if you can't play every day. And the 6th, I'm not like firmly set on it. I might start on that Monday.
Yeah.
It just kind of depends on what my schedule looks like. I'll 100% confirm dates and stuff here shortly. But that's the rough starting date that I'm thinking of, is the 6th. And then from there, we'll have a private league going, and yeah, people can hop in whenever they want. Hopefully have like a good pool of currency and items going with, I think 50 people is a really solid number for a private league. All the other private leagues that I've seen people wanting to do are like 10. There's no like major streamer private league that's been going on. And I'm cooking a really nice build for it. Oh, I'm kind of thinking they're gonna nerf Flicker Strike, so in my private league I want to do the other Flicker Strike build that I'm thinking. And I'll give a little teaser. It's gonna be on an Infernalist. I'm not still live, Henry. I just barely went live. You probably just woke up. So, Henry is the person who I'd crafted a bunch of really fun stuff with. Right, they're not Charlton, but I'm saying I want to get another Flicker Strike build out there for the private league, because the private league is going to be going before 0.3 comes. So in the private league, I'm going to be running an Infernalist. I've been cooking. But just to show you guys what me and Henry have been working on, we hit this Dusk Ring. We just picked one up, we annulled it down, got the lightning damage to attacks, fractured it, and then we hit the rest of these mods. So 2 off top, or 3 off top for 2 other attack modifiers. Hit max lightning damage flat, second to max lightning damage to attacks, elemental res, physical attack damage is mana. So this is a craft. We only spent like 50 divines on this one. This one is one that Henry did more than I did. He hit top tier cold, second to top fire, second to top lightning. All elemental resistance, 40 cold, 28 dex. This ring's insane. Fucking amazing ring. This is my old staff. We upgraded the low physical damage on it to higher lightning damage. And this is where we landed with it. This is Henry's old staff. We corrupted it. I corrupted it. Hit the third socket. So this thing's fucking nasty too. This investment was 50 divs. This one was like 150. So if this sells, double our investment. If this sells, 400 divine investment. If this sells, 200 divine profit. If this sells, like 150 divine profit. And then this is, we hit the critical hit chance on this quarterstaff. And we have T9 lightning, T9 fire, top tier elemental damage, second to top crit, top melee skills, and then dex, which isn't ideal. We wish it was critical damage bonus, but we would lose the crit. Yeah, Euro, do it. Corey Leach in game. I don't need to be putting those in there. I like the name. It's a good name. No, this is like an 8, man. This is a really, really, really good staff. The only thing you want to be higher is the increased fizz, and you want to get the life per enemy killed off of it, but yeah, you have max tier physical, max tier elemental damage to attacks, mid tier physical damage, second to top tier crit, top tier melee skills. Yeah, this stuff is fucking legit, man. You got this for 12 div? That's an insane steal. Yeah, you definitely need a ton more crit. Zess. If with pinpoint critical, if you're at 67% crit, you're pretty far off, my friend. Dude, this staff, if I had to price this staff right now, I would say this is a minimum of 300 divines. This thing's insane. Because it's also on a sinister, so your critical hit chance is 15.5 instead of 14%. Yeah, this guy got it for 12 div, Henry. This staff is minimum, like, 300. 86 is alright, Ryan. I think it might be feel good in maps, but, like, the problem that you're gonna run into, well, that's a good rarity map. You'll just run into, I'll do deserted. Ew, reduce quantity. No, thank you. I don't want to run that map. Hold on just a second. Yeah, we'll run Rust Bowl. What level? I mean, you can do it at 65 because you can hit 100% crit chance at 65 with Collapsing Horizon. But Brian, yeah, I think 86 is still a little too low. How much crit do you have on your stuff? And do you have crit on like other pieces of gear? I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's just going to be inconsistent, right? There's going to be times where you just don't hit your crit, and then you're just not going to like kill monsters when you're mapping, or you'll just like hit a dud on your hit a dud on a boss. Like, I just don't want to see you dud bosses or like get yourself in sticky situations in maps if you're at 86% instead of 100. Because you just lose out on so much damage on every time you don't critically strike with Flicker. This is an ailment threshold map, so you're not going to see as many booms, but still good. This map also had like 100% rarity, so I didn't want to like... Oh fuck, I hate these shrines. Because I hate running into them. It makes it so you're invulnerable, but the mobs around the shrine are invulnerable until you pick it up, so sometimes that can get you in a pretty sticky situation. Yeah, I'd stick with the Horizon for now. Does that... okay, does it have elemental damage with attacks? Yeah, you can get... if you... So it doesn't have any crit, you only have 10%. With 10%, it's really, really, really hard to hit cap. Like, even if you're taking every critical hit chance node, it's hard to hit cap. I'll check in just a second, right, Fig. That's the second one that I have. I can go do that after this. See if we get lucky with anything good. Are there any uniques that are like selling for like a shitload? Like, I know Astromentus last league, other than like Temporalis. I feel like Temporalis is like the only unique that's selling for a shit ton right now.
Map.
Oh no, my Esmiri spirit. Yeah, the 7% might be just a touch low, but it should still get you crit capped. Depending on like where you path on the tree. There's no reason why you can't hit crit cap at 65 with that stuff. It's not 100 or nothing, it's just like, there'll definitely be times where you flicker a boss and you're like, what the fuck happened? It did no damage. That's because you didn't crit. So yeah, the tooltip's probably going to be higher. I just, again, want to help you avoid scenarios where it's like, why did I do such shit damage? Or you can just know that that's why you did shit damage. It's because you didn't crit. Whereas like guaranteed crit with Collapsing Horizon is like, okay, I guaranteed crit, and then you can focus on like all of the other stuff around Collapsing Horizon instead.
Map.
Yes, it feels very good, Joey. I'm not running it right now, but I should. I think the last ritual's right here. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Ryan. I don't think I've had more fun on a build in like any ARPG ever. I'm kind of a homer because I made the build, but you know. Where the fuck is this last ritual? This is the only reason I don't like farming rituals, is this fucking... We're going on a trip in our favorite flicker ship, zooming through the map, little Einsteins. See, like, where the fuck is the ritual? The fact that I have a 2-year-old is bleeding out. I'm gonna start whipping out Frozen for my girls, too. I guess it's gotta be over here. There it is. There she blows. Can I defer both? I can defer all but one. I should probably defer that one. Wait, can I grab one of these? Nope. I'll defer the more expensive one. I've got like 10 divine in my, or like 14, 15 divine in my ritual window right now. Private League is happening, Professor YB. That was the announcement. Was that I am for sure going to be running the Private League. We've got about 50 people interested right now. If you are interested yourself to be running in a Private League in between the end of point 2 and the start of point 3, like I kind of view the end of point 2 as right now anyway. But right around beginning of June, we're going to do a Private League. Still a few things I want to do in point 2. And then we'll start the Private League. I've got another reliquary key. We can go do that real quick. I'm gonna get another pillar and I'm gonna punch my monitor. These glasses suck. My favorite glasses got broken, so I have to use my shitty ones. And I hate it. These ones give me like vertigo because they're like, the squares are too small for my eyes. Alright, sounds good, brother. See you soon, Henry. And a 3 tower definitely modifier effects. I like strong boxes, but I'm just testing shit my Atlas tree. Like, my Atlas tree isn't perfect to follow right now. But like, if you have a 3 tower setup, you definitely want unstable energies. You definitely want enigmatic intensification. You definitely want remnants of power. You definitely want grueling journey. You definitely want rare monsters. And just like this shit right here. You might want to take these 3 as well. Explicit modifiers on waystones. But you want, don't ever take local knowledge unless you're running swamp or water biome maps exclusively. But you can take like this, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I would stick with Horizon still. That's it's a really great staff. It is, but it's just without the crit, it really hurts. Ryan. Yeah, that's the other thing with strong boxes is like getting a Widow Hail doesn't suck. 193. That's the other thing with strong boxes is if you have juiced strong boxes and you're speccing into researchers, it feels like a researcher's strong box is going to be more likely to give you currency than anything else. It changed it from 193 to 194. What a fucking rip. Rose temp chains, get it off. Take off temp chains. Just take off temp chains and I'll run it. Take off temp chains and I'll run it. Did it take it off? It did. Sick. Run that one. This one has ailment threshold. I don't love it, but we'll run it. See if we can take it off. Nope. Alright, one more time. Nope. Alright, one more time. Nice. This is rarity and rare monsters. It says stun build up, but we can deal with that. Stun build up and monster life. Forge, we'll do this slick. So I agree with you, Sion. Fucking stumble that dog. A good scurry. Okay. Fuck is going on here? There you go. Oh, did I defer this? Oh, no, I haven't. Did I? Again, don't want to reroll because I won't have enough to defer the dextral annulments. Good. Fuck. That was bad. Should just, like, hurry and fucking click the shrine. I got chilled. At least I deferred those items before I died. FK real quick. No, I just mean I deferred it, Henry, before I died, so I was able to. Oh, it does. Sometimes they both don't show up, but they're both in there. The first one showed up. Second one didn't yet. I'm gonna keep my camera off because I'm gonna adjust my positioning so that I can't hide my bare shirt anymore. So sorry. Not sorry. Play this one. I'll go hit up some Arbiter soon. I've cleared it. Or I wouldn't have this. But the build is not designed for Simulacrum at all. Because Profane Ritual doesn't get power charges in Simulacrum. And obviously this is a power charge based build, so just not getting charges kind of destroys this build's chances in Simulacrum. I can get it to work because my mana leech, and I basically just storm wave my way through it, which is slow and boring. Well, it's not even necessarily the stealing charges one that I care about, it's just you can't really maintain charges consistently throughout an entire wave of mobs. It does Delirious maps totally fine. It does Delirium mirrors totally fine. It's just straight up Simulacrum. This build's not really designed for it. Can do everything else though. Really, really well. Yeah, man. Like, you can run this same build with Ice Strike as your main skill if you want. You just take points out of power charges if you don't want to flicker. But why wouldn't you want to flicker, you know? Flicker enjoys it when you flicker. She gets real, you know, she gets rowdy, and Flicker Strike deserves to have some flick, you know? It wants to be flick-heard. I mean, I think that Herald of Thunder still works really good in Simulacrum. So I don't know if there's too much you have to change there. But yeah, Herald of Fire is good in Simulacrum. It's one of the main ways that warriors clear it as well as they do. It's like the one thing that warrior has on like everyone is that they can do T4 Simulacrum pretty good. So if you want to start a warrior Do T4 simulacrums as your goal. Make profit off of megalomaniacs and just go from there. $32 breach splinters. Ooh, I was close. 30. Because of the megalomaniac chance to drop? Is that what you're saying? Well, I salute you for your service, for being one of the people that farm that, because I don't like farming it at all. Oh my god. I'm like falling asleep, so I might have to hop off here shortly. I'll do what I promised. After this map, I will do Arbiter. And then I gotta get to bed, because it's 2:10 a.m. right now. I'm like literally falling asleep, and I have work tomorrow.
Map.
Damn, should have let it possess the minion or whatever. From the map pool? Yeah, that'd be nice. I don't know why it exists. It's such a shit map affix. Can we remove thorns from the game too? Can that be my request? But you can't get it on armors. Yes, absolutely, Henry. After this and after Arbiter, I'm gonna swap you back everything so that you can... I'll be offline for the next 8 hours or so after we do that. And then, yeah, we'll prioritize it. I mean, I love thorns, but just make it something that's only available on, like, armor bases or something. It doesn't necessarily matter, Marshall. Like, in this video, I still run a quarterstaff that has no physical, and I don't have any physical damage on my rings either. I do purely elemental damage. And yes, it converts it to lightning, but we don't necessarily care if Herald is converting it to lightning, because the only damage type we care that Herald of Thunder is doing is cold. I really am like falling asleep. I didn't get enough sleep today. Everyone blame Henry for the short stream. Everyone point and say, Henry, you're the reason that we have a short stream today. No, I'm just kidding. Not really. I just need sleep. Fuck. I'm like falling asleep. It can have physical damage. Like, there isn't a preference between elemental or physical damage, so Marshall, it doesn't matter. If you have the 4 crit, 7 melee, 500 DPS, then it's great. The elemental damage with attacks is another great affix to have, like, in your prefixes. But your base type doesn't matter. If you have a 500 DPS staff with 7 melee skills and 4% crit, that's a great staff. You don't really have to touch it too much. Yeah, your staff is really good. I don't think you need to replace your staff based on what you're showing me there. Yeah, and then he's also saying you can mix and match the damage types. Like, this is a mirror staff that we made for Mr. Henry. And it has lightning, and it has percent physical, and it has the percent elemental damage with attacks, and then melee skills, crit hit chance, crit bonus. Fuck you, Arbiter. This has gotta suck. Not 3 affixes. It sucks. Sucks. Pretty sure this sucks. Yeah. T11 mana. Okay. T1 chaos. Not good. Not good. Not good. And you know what? This isn't even good either. You can stay on the floor because it's never gonna sell. If you're around Henry, I put my old staff at 450, yours at 299, and then the rings I kept as the same. And you can also post this amethyst ring for 150. The amethyst ring for 150. The other stuff you know what to post for. Alright everyone, that's gonna be it for tonight's stream. I'm exhausted. I know I only did an hour tonight, but there'll be longer streams this week. But I've got work in 4 hours. And I am fucking beat from being at the hospital all week. So I go sleepy time. We go Betty bye, as we tell our children in this household. It's time for Betty bye. So good night. Farewell. I hope to see you soon. Good night. Farewell. I hope to see you soon. I think that's how the song goes, right? All right. Peace.